Armstrong, how are you the day
I'm very well, thank you.
of the evening before the first final in the EBC, the European Blues Challenge?
Yes.
How do you feel? Excited? Are you ready for it?
I am always ready for it. I absolutely love performing. I find meeting strangers at parties to be much more scary than getting on a stage in front of hundreds of people. I'm very excited to meet
Good
lots of lovely
attitude, a
people.
very good attitude. To do a competition you have to be prepared, I
Yes.
think. I'm sure. Alice Armstrong, do you know the last time that the UK won the Blues Challenge?
I don't actually. I should.
I'm testing you because I am informed.
Oh, thank goodness one of us knows.
No, but they won already, I think, 2 times.
Okay.
You can be the third one
Oh,
if you do your best tonight.
I hope so. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
In 2019,
Yeah.
Kyla Brooks.
Kyla.
Yes.
Fantastic.
But the
Fantastic
lady that
one.
won in 2017, you know her,
That's-
Cass Hawkins.
Yeah.
And you remember her. When I see you, I always think about Cass Hawkins.
Oh,
Yes?
thank you. Yeah. That's
Yes,
a
because
huge
she
compliment.
stood, she was in horses in Denmark. She won the final. She was standing there on her shoes with the flag on her shoes.
Oh,
but
really?
With an attitude.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, with an
Oh,
attitude.
I wish I had
shoes.
that pair of shoes
Cass
right
Hawkins. Mrs. Karen McIntyre, North Irish.
Yes.
But she won before our own Blues Bones. That was our minor day, but you can be the third, I said, yes?
Oh my gosh.
But let me first ask you, why did you become a singer, a musician? Was it because of your, I call it environment, or people you know, or your family? What was the reason that you became a musician?
I started singing almost as soon as I started talking. My mother is obsessed with music, so is my father. I was raised on blues and soul from a very young age, and it was playing in the house always when I was a child, and my mum would sing whilst I harmonised in the car on the way to school. I live and breathe music, and I've never been able to focus or study or find the time to learn an instrument, a physical instrument, but I've always sung since
You had your
I sing
voice.
every single day of my life, yeah. And it's so much part of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I can't think of a life without singing.
So I can say that you were destined to become one.
Yes,
Okay.
it's what I'm on this planet to do.
Did you have examples, people that were my
Yes, I
ladies or gentlemen or both, or?
I would say I am incredibly influenced by the most strong influence of my life has been Aretha Franklin,
Rita.
as with the vast majority of vocalists, let alone female vocalists. And when I was about 13, I truly discovered her for myself and became obsessed. I learned all her songs note for note, and she's been my biggest teacher, always. My mother has always sung with me around the house and on the way to school, and she's been a huge influence on me. And who else? Dinah Washington, Coco Taylor. I'm hugely inspired by B.B. King. His phrasing is outstanding. And yeah, I would say that's my main influences.
How would you, Alice, describe your own music, your style? Is it the soul that you mentioned, the soul from Aretha Franklin, or
Yes.
is it more? I think it's more.
I would like to be able to say that, but I wouldn't have the audacity to.
Yeah.
My music, I have a very eclectic taste now in music. I will listen to almost anything. And I think that comes out through my music. Each song is so different. Each song has such a different personality. So I would say that it is mostly rooted in the blues and in soul and in funk.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 major influences.
Yeah.
And then there's just a sprinkling of pop and country and a bit of maybe 90s R&B and hip hop in there as well. But it's a smorgasbord. Smorgasbord.
Yeah. I know the people, they know you in the UK because you received last year several awards. Yeah.
I think just one award.
Just one, because Artist of the Year, that's just this one.
Contemporary artist, yeah, I'm so pleased about that.
What did it do to you, because that was your first award?
I was genuinely shocked. I didn't think I'm so pleased and grateful for the people who voted for me to have that award. I didn't think for a single second that it was possible that enough people even knew I existed to vote for me, let alone be able to win. And I still am absolutely overwhelmed with gratitude to how much support I get back home.
Do you have, as a musician, a kind of a bucket list, a list with things that you surely once want to do?
My grandfather was a singer before my mother as well, and I've heard lots of stories growing up about Ronnie Scott's in London, a very famous a very famous venue in London, and I would love to be able to take that off my list for sure.
Okay.
But really, I just take every opportunity I can. I keep creating, I keep enjoying myself, and I keep making friends, and that's the most important thing.
Another thing, studio work.
Yes.
I only found just one EP, live at Area 88.
Okay. So I have one EP of a studio EP called Love, Sex and Death.
Oh, another one?
And then I have the live one, live at Area 88, which came out last year.
Do you think, or are you working on a full-length album?
Well, so I literally just finished.
That, well, it doesn't mean a lot. Well, yes.
See, I have a plan.
That's good. You always must have a plan.
Yes, always have a plan. So I just finished recording my second EP. That's going to be coming out later this year. And then I will be releasing a third EP, and they are a set to go together. And then when I release the third EP, I will release a big compilation album of all the best tracks plus a few extras. That will be on vinyl.
Do you write your own songs when I'm talking about the full-length album?
Yes,
Yeah.
or mostly originals. Sometimes I'll have a cover or two tops on an EP.
Is that a difficult job to write something? Or what's the process how do you work in a few words?
I would say my problem is, and
I just ask you have an idea and you take a pen and
I have on my phone.
Oh yes.
Voice recordings.
Yeah.
In the car, in the shower, in my bedroom. I have too many songs. I can write songs all day, every day. I write too many. I have too many. My band are overwhelmed with the amount of things that I throw at them, and they're very patient with me. Yes, if anything, my problem is I write too much and too often.
Oh yeah.
I need to learn to focus, but I have so much to say, as you may have.
Then you start and you have too many items to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to choose which one to work on first and give to the band to learn. I co-write a lot with amazing musicians, and yes, my creative process changes with every song. Sometimes I write the lyrics first, sometimes melody comes first, sometimes music. It's very different for each song.
But when can we expect something? Is it the next few months of this year for the album?
Next few months, another EP, yeah.
Okay.
The follow-on from Love, Sex and Death.
You send us a copy and I write a full review on your album.
Yes,
and I will mention that she has a lot in it. I have another question. When I was doing some preparations for the interview, I found on an album of Catfish. You know Catfish?
Yes, I know Catfish very well.
That is you.
Yes.
Because on the album of Catfish, Matthew died just a few.
Yeah.
The cover was designed by Alice Armstrong.
Yes.
That was you.
Yes, before I took up music full time.
Why I ask you that? because he has performed at our place, Catfish,
Yeah.
and then he told us about this almost
Oh.
a few years ago.
Yes.
I
I was very close with Matt Long of Catfish, and I'm very close
that was
with
his father.
family. Yes, and my wonderful drummer Kev Hickman used to be in
He
Catfish.
is with you.
Yes, he's with me today.
That's why. Oh,
It's why you recognised him.
yes.
Yes, I'm very, very pleased to say I was very close with Catfish. I am very close with Catfish. I was very close with Matt Long. He co-wrote most of the songs on my first EP with me. He's the one playing guitar on my very first EP, Love, Sex and Death. And he was a very good friend. And we also did acoustic shows all over the country together. And yeah, he was a wonderful man, and I miss him.
It was for the album Time to Fly.
Yes, I created the cover for that because I'm also a trained artist.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is. I also sang backing vocals on one of their previous albums as well.
But you do
Bridges.
that not only for Catfish, but also on all other albums you did the cover.
Yes, I've created album covers for Brave Rival, Don Martin, Els
Don Martin.
Bailey.
We saw him last
I do.
week.
He's
He was-
fabulous.
he was
isn't
in Belgium, yes, last week.
He's fabulous.
Tom Martin.
I'm very pleased to say that
he performed also at Freddy's Place.
Oh,
Tom Martin.
wonderful! He's incredible.
Yes,
Yes, I'm very honoured to say that I've created artwork for a lot of bands because that's
Just
my other
great.
skill, my only other skill,
just,
other than talking.
we have just one word. Great. To end, Alice, I have a few questions about tonight. You have to perform before or after Belgium. I think before.
After.
After Belgium.
Oh nee,
Before.
after.
What?
After.
What do you expect from a competition like tonight? Do you have, when you came to Split, what were you expecting?
Well, firstly, I never turned down an opportunity to experience a new place. That was the first thing I was excited about, seeing Croatia. But I love blues fans. Blues fans are a wonderful, passionate community, and there's so many people, lovely people to meet here. Amazing musicians to meet, there are fans to meet, there are people in the industry to meet, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity to just connect with lots of people who have a passion for the same thing as you.
How did you set up your songs, your set list? Can you tell us about something? You have only 20 minutes, I know, but
yes, 20 minutes.
You have. How did you choose the songs?
Well, we started off with my favourites and figured out how long they are, and did our best to create a set that comes under 20 minutes with that, and leave a little bit of space for me to talk between the songs because I talk a lot. It's a problem.
Do you also know the other bands, or did you go over the countries, the names?
I'm very guilty of not having done that yet. But
No, it's just a general question. So you don't know what your chances are, or where you No,
I'm easily intimidated. Okay. So I'll just have a nice time, make some friends, and try not to think about the competition.
You're going to do it great. Here it's listed on the. Don't worry. Alice, I have a last question.
Yes.
To finish the chat, did you think that you became a different person by being a musician?
Oh, yes.
Did that change you or your life? And in which way?
It's changed my life hugely. First of all, to get to a certain level and to do music for a living, you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to throw yourself wholly into it, mind, body and soul. You have to just say, this is what I'm dedicating my life to. And that means that you don't have much time to see people outside of music anymore. So I have 1 to 2 very close friends that I see as often as possible, but it's not as much as I'd like. Otherwise, I'm traveling always, and my band have become my close friends, and I'm very lucky because they're wonderful people and they work very hard, and I'm very lucky to have them. It's a tough job and you have to love it.
Okay. Alice, that were my questions. We thank you a lot for making time free for
My pleasure.
Woodstein.
Thank you for asking me.
Enjoy the competition.
I will.
Enjoy Split, beautiful
Yes.
city.
And you.
And most of all, enjoy your music. Thank you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.